Hey everyone, Nathaniel Ruffle-Jansen from Nintendo Prime, and we have two huge things today that deal with the potential Nintendo Direct in January. We've been reporting on this Nintendo Direct happening for, it feels like a couple months at this point. Whether it was the Fei game from EA and the roadmap there, such as or various indie games out there on Twitter, etc. If you've been following the rumors surrounding a Nintendo Direct this month, it's been very clear that it's almost to the point where enough sources have come out that we could say it's a fact. In fact, I would bet my savings at this point on the idea that we are getting a Nintendo Direct in January. And it falls right in line with what Nintendo has done in the past. What also falls right in line with what Nintendo has done in the past is this rumor. Now, it is a rumor about the day the Nintendo Direct is going to happen. It does come from someone on the forums at Reset Era. So far, everything we've reported at from Reset Era has been proven to be true. That doesn't mean that this person knows anything more than anybody else. Although this particular person, John Harker is his name, has been correct on certain Nintendo info in the past. So he might know some people, he might not know some people. I don't really know. I'm not here to vouch for him. I just think this date makes a lot of sense, so I wanted to bring it up. He says that I thought the Nintendo Direct was scheduled for the 11th of January. He says he's been on vacation for a while, so he doesn't know if the timing has changed because he's been out of the game for a bit, and he hasn't bothered to talk to anyone about it since he heard that date. Yeah, January 11th makes a lot of sense. I believe if we think about it, today is the 1st. That would mean the 8th is on a Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Nintendo typically does Nintendo Directs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Lands on a Thursday. That makes a lot of sense to me personally. You guys let me know what you think about that date. And if that really matters, per se. I feel like it's going to come earlier in this month than later. That's obviously early enough that everyone's back off vacation and they've got their work in. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. Knowing Nintendo, it's going to end up being in the middle of the day again, or in the middle of dinner, or something crazy. Nintendo's timing for the Directs never seems to line up perfectly for me. But whatever, we'll make it work here at Nintendo Prime. But the second report we have, this is what's interesting, because this actually hit over the weekend. And it's really strange because it seems to have come from Nintendo themselves. So over the weekend, various titles or various placeholders were being listed on Amazon. I believe when I counted, at the time I counted when I saw the story, I saw 22 of them. I've heard reports of up to 25. I've heard that there was up to 30 at one point because each of these has been individually being taken down. And I think at this point, all of them might be gone, but we do have some screenshot evidence here of their existence. But what's interesting here is that we have various listings of unannounced Nintendo Switch games on Amazon, ranging for some really strange prices. Switch Title 28 here is $99. Switch Title 29 is $99. Switch Title 24 is $79.99. Switch Title 22 is $74.99. Switch Title 30 is $99.99. $74.99 for another one. I've seen $39.99. I've seen $59.99. Prices all over the place for around 30 different Switch titles, which are completely unannounced and just had placeholder listings to pre-order them on Amazon. And it appears these placeholder listings were put up by Nintendo of America. So it does appear that Nintendo themselves accidentally put up these placeholders early, and this isn't unusual per se. Various retailers will often have information about these games, including obviously Amazon and whoever Nintendo has putting up their listings at Amazon. We'll have listings for these games early to prepare to take pre-orders for games that have not been announced yet. This is not unusual. It's not unheard of, and with a January Direct ahead, I think the most unusual thing is that we're talking about almost 30 titles here, and we're talking about those price ranges, right? Everywhere from a $39.99 game all the way up to $100. Are we talking about limited editions here? Special editions like we saw with Breath of the Wild? I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at here, and it appears there's quite a few of these $99 ones. And what are those $74 ones, right? Are we talking about games that those are base price, but they're using 64 gigabyte cartridges, 32 gigabyte cartridges? I don't really know what's up with the pricing. None of us know, but what it does mean is that there apparently is a lot of games that are going to be announced in this January Direct, assuming that this is something that was meant to come up during the Direct, as in these listings pertain to that. We're just kind of connecting the dots. We don't have for sure evidence here. You guys let me know what you think about all of that in the comments below. I just find this all very, very interesting because one criticism of Nintendo heading into 2018 in terms of the Switch is that what is there to carry the momentum for the rest of this year? Sure, Pokemon can land at the end of the year, and Kirby and Bayonetta 3 and Yoshi are all nice titles, but none of them are really system movers. What does Nintendo have landing in these first 6 months to make people keep their interest in buying the Switch, keep the momentum? Well, this Direct should be right up our alley and give us exactly everything we need to know, just like the Switch event in January did last year. Feels really weird saying last year, right? Because it hasn't even been a year since that event. But it's just very interesting. I can't wait. I'm hoping that January 11th is the date. I am setting that on my calendar and building my schedule around that date. Even though I don't have any evidence to, Nintendo only ever seems to give us 24 to 48 hours warning for Nintendo Direct. So I'd rather take this precaution and hope that, hey, I hope I have a week to prepare here because we have live streams coming for that and news posts to get up at NintendoPrime.net and all that crazy stuff. And obviously a follow-up reaction kind of podcast thing, which should be a lot of fun, and it landing on podcast nights almost like perfect because we could do a follow-up podcast immediately after the Direct. I don't know. Things are going to be crazy. You guys let me know what you think about these crazy prices, the date, and everything else about the Nintendo Direct down in the comments below. Give me your predictions, in fact, for what you think we're going to see at this Direct. If it does indeed happen, I'm still going to say it's like a 99% chance it's going to happen because it's not confirmed by Nintendo. Until we get that confirmation, you can't quite go all the way over that mountaintop. Anyways, folks, I am Nathaniel Rufflejets from Nintendo Prime, and if you like this video, you know what to do. And if you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. Subscribe for more content, and be sure when you do, you hit that bell icon because that ensures you get notifications for all of our videos and also notifications for every live stream we do. We do live stream pretty frequently here at the channel, so it's good for you to, if you're not going to follow the schedule of the live stream, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we stream a lot, at least get that notification if you happen to be online, if you want to check me out live or 5J Gaming out live on the weekends. Alright, folks, that's it. Finito, finado, I'm done. I don't even know what's happening anymore, man. Nintendo Direct, I'm pumped, I'm ready. It's just like E3 for me, baby. I'm just, woo! All right, Nintendo Prime, out.